Something that can prevent us from getting into actual relationships and be a source of a lot of pain and suffering are the ideas we hold that create almost the fantasy relationship, right? The perfect partner, sort of the idealized version of what it should look like. This can also be a protective mechanism because many of us have past experiences, wounds, fears around vulnerability or intimacy that will actually create this sort of idealized idea of a partner or a relationship as a means of making sure we never actually meet someone like that or are never in a situation that actually matches this fantasy. Says, oh, it didn't quite work out. It's never quite what you want it to be. And it keeps things at a distance. So if you think any level of this, whether it's that or just causing you suffering, causing you some sort of pain, this idea of the fantasy partner, we'll use some tapping to help uproot that, explore that, and help perhaps make it feel more safe to be in an actual relationship with a real person. So let's go to the side of the hand, repeating after me. Say, even though I may be holding an image of a fantasy partner or relationship that's actually not supporting me, I choose to have compassion for myself and wherever this comes from. Even though I may have picked up many ideas about what a partner or relationship should be. Maybe it's from social media, or books or movies, or just something I've created in my mind that reality never seems to come close to. But I also don't want to settle. I choose to honor myself and all of these feelings as best I can. Even though I may be holding ideas or images in my mind about what a partner needs to be, what a relationship should look like for me, and nothing quite measures up. Could be frustrating or sad or lonely. Whatever this is bringing up for me, I choose to honor myself and whatever I'm feeling as best I can. And any parts of me that are trying to protect me because they don't think a real relationship is safe. And let's go through the points now and say, repeating after me, just noticing any ideas or images, anything I hold in my mind, where I say, this is what my relationship needs to look like or be like. This is what that partner should be like. Noticing the relationship itself. Does it look like just two human beings doing the things that we do in daily life? Or is it romanticized a bit? Am I seeing beaches and flowers and only the best moments? There's nothing wrong with wanting great moments. I'm just examining what I hold in mind and what feelings come up, what expectations I hold when I think about a relationship. When I think about or imagine a partner, is it a long list of prerequisites coming from my mind? many things about how they have to look or act, things they need to have together in their life. And I may be saying on some level, these are just my standards. I'm allowed to have standards. Of course that's true. But just noticing if what I'm imagining doesn't seem to look or feel like a real human being. Like the kind of interactions I have with the people I know in real life. Someone I could actually meet at a grocery store. Am I holding an idea of there being one perfect person out there who's so unlike everyone else? Which keeps my odds pretty low of meeting that one perfect person. Even the idea of a perfect person for me. Where is that image coming from? Why do I feel the need to have that? Again, it's fine to have standards. But in my heart, what am I actually craving? The only thing that's going to satisfy the desire for real human intimacy and connection is going to be connection with a real human. And that can be a little scary. Not the fantasy or caricature of the perfect partner, but a real human that I would talk to, who has their own challenges and imperfections, who, like me, is not perfectly healed and has it all figured out. Maybe I'm holding some ideas, a fantasy about when I'm fully healed, or when I've got it all figured out, and I start attracting these amazing people that I don't meet otherwise. Anything where I'm projecting onto a future that says, I couldn't have this now. I would never meet anyone like this now. I'm not ready yet, or they don't exist yet. Just noticing all the feelings that are coming up. And if there's anything inside of me that's actually pretty uncomfortable with the idea of being with a real human person who there are no guarantees about, who will have imperfections. That can be scary. That's also what's real. And I'm just noticing any tension or conflict here. Not making anything wrong within me. Just noticing it. And if there's any pain or past experiences there that I feel deserve their own attention, I can go there next. I can work with those. And I'm also open to the possibility that what I'm really desiring is more of a feeling and a connection. And yes, they should be a good person that treats me well. but it's the connection more than a perfect set of attributes or things looking a certain way. I'm open to the possibility that something that feels deeply fulfilling and loving might actually exist with a real, imperfect person that might not look particularly exciting, but might actually feel amazing. Because I deserve that. Even just as I am right now. And just as they are right now. Okay, let's take a breath. How does that feel? What did that bring up for you? A lot of different directions that can go, especially if that brought up some other feelings about past relationships or other parts of you that might feel scared. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else you'd like to explore, as well as if you'd like to work together, whether that's in groups or one-on-one. There's some links in the description, as well as a free guidebook to how I approach working with these feelings and emotions within us. So hope it helps, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks so much.